What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new figure line from Ringside Collectibles. Yes, Ringside Collectibles went ahead and created their own figure line aside from the bell-to-bell inspired figure, or the Remco inspired figures that are the bell-to-bell, and they decided to tackle their own elite style line, and it is called the Unsanctioned Classic Superstars. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Alright, so this is actually pretty crazy. They're the first real company besides like Figure Toys company to take a chance on the Mattel style of figure. I guess you could count Jazzwares with AEW, but they're a big company. And Ringside's not nearly as big as Jazzwares, obviously. But yeah, they decided to go into there and create elite style figures. Zombie Sailor Toys has been teasing his Jeff Jarrett for about 3 years now. And it's supposed to go up for order this month. Will it go up for order this month? Only God knows at this point. But what I do know is that Ringside beat everybody to the punch. And they started off with an in-stock drop of the Road Warriors. You got Hulk and Animal, of course. There are two versions of these, the red and black shoulder pad version, which is classic. Everybody knows those guys. And then there is a kind of a charcoal gray style version with the black spikes, I think. I don't remember those exactly. I kind of just went on there, clicked one, grabbed it, checked out, boom, and they shipped it. So it's pretty cool for there to be an in-stock drop on something like this. They teased it, but they never teased that it was in stock. Nobody knew these were happening. I don't even think the majors knew that these were happening. It's kind of one big surprise. It was actually pretty cool. But let's go ahead and talk about these and their similarities to other figure lines and how they scale with figure lines that we do collect. So first of all, Hulk and Animal come with the heads that you see on there. You have the tongue out version for Hulk. You have the teeth gritting version for Animal. So that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. They both come with stern looking heads as well. There is Hulk. There is Animal. Now I will say with Animal, he's kind of missing the hair that was supposed to be like right here. And like I remember with the ponytail after that from the Mattel figure. Apparently this is accurate, just a different time period. I think they said that Animal had a mohawk in the 80s and the Ruthless Aggression run. So if that is the case, then this is accurate for that time. Now both guys come with these open splayed out hands that you see with Animal right now. Here's the set for Hulk. They both come with the Jazzwares style relaxed grabbing hands. And they both come with fisted hands, which you see in Hulk, or on Hulk right now. So this is how they look. You can pose them like this, where they're standing in front of each other doing their classic pose. As far as getting down in that classic pose, that's about as much range as you're going to get for that. So let's take these shoulder pads off. They come off very nice, but once we take them off, you guys will see that Animal's head is very small for the body. As far as the shoulder pads go, it's the exact same sculpt for both. I would expect that to be the case. They look good. I wonder how these fit on a Mattel figure. Let's just pick one off to the side. You know what? Those fit pretty well. Now we gotta have Braun Breaker and the Legion of Doom, but those look pretty good on even on a Mattel figure, so that's nice to know that they are pretty universal. But let's go ahead and talk about the layout of these figures. Well, these are, you know, the classic red and black gear, but do these figures resemble anything to you guys at all? Anything at all? I want to know, does this resemble another action figure company on the market right now? I'll give you a second to think about it. Because, to me, these look to be the same parts as another figure company at the moment. Not necessarily this body, this is just the one I have near me. But it has all the same makeup of it. The way that the wrist connects to the hands is the same way that the Jazzwares ones connect to the hands. The way that it pops apart at the top has the same ball joint there. It pops apart in the middle. I could be wrong. Everything on this figure. Now, okay, this is what I was telling my buddy. I'll give you a full unfiltered thing. Everything on this figure feels like Jazzwares parts. Except for the head, obviously, that's brand new, but it does have the same style neck peg. And I'm worried that's going to get loose over time, like the Jazzwares ones. It has the small peg hole in the head, which obviously to fit the peg. See, like, it has the same issues that Jazzwares figures have. Even when, like, trying to put a head on, sometimes you feel like you're going to break them. It also kind of has that, what was the name of those figures? The Final Count? It has that kind of look to it. But everything here appears to be Jazzwares, so I checked the feet, and it says WrestlingFigures.com, made in China. So, it could be because these boots have never been seen from the Jazzwares line, but I'm telling you, from the top of the boot up to the head, it feels like Jazzwares. The only other part that doesn't feel like Jazzwares is from the bicep to the elbow. That doesn't feel like Jazzwares. That feels Mattel quality, especially the joint in the arm. It does have that clicking that we get with, well, why are there holes in the shoulder? I didn't notice that until right now. Is that what? That's weird. Oh, that's weird. Okay. But let's get into the figures. You guys see kind of the road that I'm going down. It has animals tattoo there. I can't really tell what that is. It has his other tattoo. Once again, can't tell what it is. And the main thing to say about Animal is just that the head is just so freaking small. But I do hope with what's it called now? Ringside, them going into this market, they give us, a lot of people are hoping for ECW figures of guys that aren't signed anywhere. And I'd kind of like to see that too. I really would, because it opened the door for a lot of possibilities. You got to imagine they're trying to get Macho on board for a figure. There's just so much. I love that this is an elite style line. I hate that it's the Jazzwares parts. As far as this upper body, the upper body appears to be the same as a Jazzwares figure. Actually, the upper body looks almost the same. As far as that abdomen, I can't pinpoint that right off the rip. It might be somebody, it might not be somebody. But it does look nice. Also, I didn't even talk about it there. It has Road Warriors going across the belt area there. It has some kind of design on the leg. Can't really pinpoint what it is. Same on there. Nothing on the back. Same exactly with Animal. Now, I do think the Hulk one looks better. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is the same knee pads. I didn't even talk about the knee pads. There's the red ones. They don't have that much articulation. We'll talk about it in a second with Animal. I'm having a lot of trouble getting these to stay. Like I said, I'm having the same issues that I have with Jazzwares figures. But as far as articulation, he can get all the way around. A nice double jointed arm. Works out pretty good. Wish there was a little more definition in the bicep, not gonna lie. No, as far as range back, I guess, let's see. Get past those holes in the arms, he can get basically a T-pose. Here's the legs. Here's where the Jazzwares issues come up. As far as kicking his leg forward, well, you can keep going, but you can feel the tension right in there. Kicking out to the side. I'm gonna break it if I go any further past that, I think. Yeah, it's got some resistance to it. Oh, okay. Well, it popped off. That's okay, so that's how easy the legs can pop off the ball joint. I did not know that. But with that style ball joint, is that the same as the Jazzwares style? I'll check off camera. Yep, it's the same size joint in there. So like I said, I'm telling you guys, there's gotta be some reuse here. I don't know what kind of deal they worked out with Jazzwares, but they did. The knee pads, it's weird for them to buckle in the back like that. I think that is very strange. But when you go to bend the leg, you get about that much. So that's why I said Animal couldn't really get down in his like squatting pose properly. You could probably push it further. You could probably just take the knee pads off and not have to deal with that at all. And on second thought, like if you can heat these up, let me see, I'm off the camera. Okay, so I didn't even have to heat it up. You could pop the boot off, slide the knee pad off, and put a Mattel knee pad on there, and it would look a little better in my opinion. But that boot was way easier to pop off than I thought. But that's fine. Other than that, I think these figures are fine for what they are, of getting names that like we haven't gotten in years from Mattel or we're ever gonna get from Jazzwares. But it is like having the Jazzwares bodies put on there. And as you see, Hulk, well, Hulk's supposed to be a little taller than Animal. I don't know how that's coming across on camera, but they look to be about the same height despite using different body parts. Let's go ahead and compare a couple guys from around that era. I don't have too many legends, and I didn't realize that until now. Here he is with Michael Hayes. I wish that Michael Hayes was a little beefier. That's a nice scale. And then we have him with Hulkster. I think this was his Fan Takeover Ultimate Edition. One of my favorite figures to use in videos. Hulkster being obviously taller, but I think that scale is nice. Let's go ahead and check how it is with Animal. Yeah, Animal just has such a freaking small head for whatever reason. That's definitely an interesting design choice. I don't know if that was intentional or accidental or what. I'd love to know. These sold out almost instantly, this version and the other version. And they said, oh, we don't know if and when we will restock these. And then the next day they put them up for pre-order once again, or back order, I believe, until July. So if you didn't get them, you can get them in a Facebook group for about 120, 130 bucks right now, or you can wait until July. Other than that, I definitely want to see where this line goes. God, I want to say, I really want to see like Raven or Sabu instead of the Cello Toys one. I would love to see some ECW guys. I'd have to go look and see what notable legends aren't under contract to any of them. I guess they could use anybody that the majors have used, anybody that Zombie has used. The options really are limitless. So despite not liking the part choices, I think these are great for somebody that does not want to spend $150, $200 on the Mattel ones, because I think they do a good enough job, especially on your shelf, if that's something you want. I can't get Animal to keep his legs together. He's a little freak apparently. But that is going to be it for today's video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.